Hello, America. Ken Baxter here from We the People, dedicated to preserving and protecting the rights of American citizens by promoting honesty, integrity, and transparency in all aspects of American business. Today, I want to take a look at labor unions right here in the United States. Though the origins of the labor movement in America date back to 1768, labor unions as we know them today only existed in our country since the 1930s. After the stock market crash in 1929, economic collapse devastated American families, businesses, millions of people lost their jobs, and others became homeless. Soup kitchens and bread lines kept many people from starvation. In 1932, after our country had fallen into the deepest economic downturn in the history of the Western industrialized world, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected president and gave America hope in the form of his New Deal program. FDR was entrusted with the reinvigorating of the American economy over the next several years by introducing drastic policy reform. One of his new programs, the Works Progress Administration, provided over 8 million unemployed citizens with work, construction, roads, hospitals, schools, and other public buildings. The Wagner Act was then introduced to give basic rights and protections to American workers by allowing them to form trade unions and engage in collective bargaining. By the end of World War II, more than 12 million workers belonged to unions. In 1955, the formation of the AFL-CIO brought drastic gains in job security against ageism, illness, unemployment, and unfair treatment in the workplace. During the Civil Rights Movement, the AFL-CIO helped eliminate racial discrimination and segregation across the country. In more recent years, American labor unions have gone on to help migrant and domestic workers obtain basic labor rights. Yet somehow, with all these positive progress over the last 85 years, labor unions have veered away from that course. As union membership has dwindled in recent times, unions have become more explicitly involved in politics, funding super PACs, which advocate for the election or defeat of federal office candidates to suit their needs. Unfortunately, violence, intimidation tactics, theft, racketeering, and fraud are now common headlines in union management news. Greed, corruption, and power struggles have become synonymous with unions these days. One of the worst offenders in America are the teachers' unions. Some of the most powerful voices in our country, teachers. Unions fight for higher pay and better benefits, even for some of the worst of Americans' educators, but forget to raise the bar for the education of our students. Today's scores nationwide show students in the U.S. perform far below our overseas peers, and graduation rates are well below those in other countries. When the unions complain that school programs are underfunded, the government pours money into the education system like a waterfall. Our numerous tax hikes provide great pay raises and job security for the worst teachers in America. Fortunately, the introduction of the right to work laws have removed the requirement for people to pay unions even if they work at a unionized company. In America, only 11.3% of the workers are now union members, down from 20% in the mid-1980s. We the People believes that by de-unionizing America's workforce and doing away with outdated labor practices, our U.S. companies can become more competitive in today's world market. By getting rid of unions, we are putting a stop to rampant political corruption, bankruptcy, and racketeering, and giving democracy back to the people. You'd like to find out more about the movement to de-unionize America, come and check out our latest blog at www.wethepeoplelv.com. Feel free to leave your comments below and keep checking back here on my YouTube channel for all the latest news from We the People.